Hey guys. We wanted to make a pretty quick video. I don't know what footage I might end up throwing in here, but anyway, we just wanted to talk to you right quick about something from when we had a comment section. I think one of the #1 comments that we had was from the Mosasaurus video where you played with it in the pool, right? Mm-hmm. Because what did everybody say?
Not to play with it in the pool.
Yeah, and they said, it says not to play with it in the pool, and do not put in water, and people were pretty amped up about it. But I'll tell you, this is the exact same mosasaur that was in that video, and that video was shot in July of 2018, and this is now March. Which day is that? 22nd?
The 22nd.
March 22nd, 2019. Now, we were told that the rubber deteriorates, the paint comes off, that it grows mold everywhere, you name it. Now, disclaimer, if you have a mold allergy, if mold specifically bothers you or your child, then keep it out of the water. But I mean, that should be just about any water toy you probably need to be careful of mold. But I'll let you look here. I hope it focuses in. But there's a little discoloration from like a water stain. Maybe. I saw it earlier. I don't even see it now. It's kind of on the roof of his mouth a little bit. Because what I do whenever Cole plays with it in the water is whenever we're done, I bring it in and put it in a spare sink we have and just set it in there like this. Done. Mm-hmm. And how long does it take? Maybe a day?
Maybe 2. Maybe a day or 2.
Maybe a day or 2. Yeah, I mean, so, most times you play with something like this on the weekends or something, and then by the next weekend, it's ready to go. I mean, he's got a little bit of scuff marks on the bottom, but that's just because
we've played with them a lot.
We've played with him a lot. And this is just, he sits on his belly wherever he's at. So, that's just storage wear more than anything, shelf wear. So, the reason why I wanted to make this is, because there's a lot of comments, and these are still readily available, and summer's coming up quick. So, toys are made to be played with. Now
maybe
the Mattel.
Maybe they might make another repaint of it for Dino Rivals this summer.
I don't know. Maybe they will. But you got to think this thing was sold to go with a submarine that absolutely was made to go in the pool because it had the ballast to make it sink and all that stuff. So, they were sold together. So, yeah, I think he's fine. Mm-hmm. Worst case scenario is if you have an outdoor storage place where you store your water toys and stuff, just keep. The thing is only $25. You get a lot of play out of this thing. I promise you, if you get one and play with it outside. So,
but
if you can afford it, get 2.
If you can't get it in, do not cut a part off that you might think. Because when we had to get another mosasaur.
Yeah, this was actually our second mosasaur, but the first one, barely out of the package, the back, was the back flipper? One of the flippers wouldn't click in. So we returned it, and this one's been perfect. It's just great.
And this is probably our favorite dinosaur.
Well, that's another thing. If we had comment sections, they'd remind us these. It's actually an aquatic reptile, not a dinosaur.
Oh, yeah.
Science! Alright.
Well, I guess that just wraps it up.
That about wraps it up. Yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Mattel did not put it on the box. This should not be in water, but apparently after people complained about having a hard time getting water out of it, they did come back and say don't put it in water, but I think that was just to cover themselves because better safe than sorry. But
Daddy?
you can also cut a small hole because it's so rubbery. I don't think you'd even notice it. But you could probably cut a small hole right here where it gets squishy. Right here where his kind of mosey belly button would be.
Daddy?
Yeah.
This tank is aiming at the Mosasaurus.
That's the last thing it will ever aim at, I promise you. Whoa! But the four-wheeler landed like a champ.
And it landed on his four wheels.
I know.
At least that's good.
That's pretty awesome. But I think that'll wrap it up for this one.
Yeah. Aha! I can finally catch something. Ah!
Alright, we're going to get back to playing. We'll see you on the next one, YouTube. Bye!